Big win last night by the Fightins. Can't wait for Jackie Baseball to get into that. Fritzy, holla at your boy.
Burn the boats!
Burn the boats! Come on, Ike!
Wow.
Join the movement. Say it!
I tell you what.
Yeah.
I can see where we're going with the show.
Yes.
So I know the YouTube audience, they can technically see it, but for those of you out there with imagination, we all got Viking costumes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're barreling towards the lines.
No retreat!
No surrender!
Yeah, I somewhat heard about this show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we're not letting it go. Not after that game yesterday. By the way, huge show today. We'll get to this in a bit. Nick Sirianni joins the show at 4 o'clock.
Coach!
Elliott Shore Parks at 3 o'clock. And I believe that I can predict Jack's top 5 at 5 today. I have written down what I believe Jack's top 5 at 5 will be, and I have 6 things that I think will be in there. I will see if it is right, but I will write it down. I will show you before, so we all know it's true. But we start off like yesterday. All right, so we have the horrible Zack Wheeler news. And we all hope Zack Wheeler as a person and as a human ends up healthy for him and his family and his future. But we have a baseball team that we have to think about in regard to that as well. And yesterday we opened up the show and Jack had this idea. We were talking about that can they win the World Series is the wrong question. Do they have it in them to do what it takes to win the World Series? Because, yes, they can win the World Series. They have enough talent to win the World Series. They wouldn't be the first team ever to be missing a big player to get to and win the World Series. Like, they've got enough pitching. They've got enough offense. They've got enough in the bullpen now. But the big question was, we started off yesterday and said, do they have the attitude in that clubhouse to do what it takes? Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to throw in the towel? Are they going to get a case of the poor me's, and say, well, they had an excuse, right? Are they going to take the excuse? Or are guys like Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper going to step up and say, we are good enough. We are not going out like this. We are good enough to get there. And Jack said, he was like, they got to burn the boats. And I said, I had never heard that phrase before. And I looked it up, and I said, that is what they need to do.
To the surprise of you, I got the
you got it right.
Guys, you got that right.
You got it right. And no retreat. And they did it yesterday. Like, they officially, I guess they had already won one game after the Zack Wheeler announcement, Sunday's game against the Nationals. But coming home against the Mariners, a good team, the offense, and Ranger looked good, but the offense, which is what we were going to need anyway, the offense showed up. And not just the offense, but the offense in the top half of the order showed up. Trey Turner with 4 hits. Bryce Harper with 2 giant home runs. Kyle Schwarber showed up. Like this.
Trey Turner's first home run at CBP.
Trey Turner's first home run in CBP. And Trey Turner even said the right thing after the game. We all just need to play 10% better. Like, we can all make up for this by us all being better. So we want you at home to join the Burn the Boats movement, because we believe the fans need to be there too. Because if the Phils start to get on a run, we all start to feel it. We all got to believe. And the first person, Ike Reese, we need to convince is you.
Yeah.
Is you. Because, we got a little taste of it in the 5 o'clock hour yesterday. You said you weren't there yet.
Yeah.
You didn't quite believe.
And no movement really is even close to being complete without the leader of the city.
We need Ike Reese.
Well, I'll tell you what. Nice job of buttering.
It's true.
I can appreciate that.
It's true.
And last night,
the delegation didn't check in yesterday also.
Usually happens.
Yeah.
Last night went a long way to, I guess, making me feel better.
Yes.
I mean, hell, if they're going to do that,
yes,
then anything is possible. Here's the problem, in all seriousness. I want them to win. You're asking me, do I actually believe it? I don't. I don't. Overcoming Zack Wheeler not being here to pitch, which I don't think he's going to pitch, the more and more you hear about this procedure, this blood clot, and the recovery time, I just don't know if it's even worth the risk for him to even rush back and try to do something like that. So you have that happening, and the rest of our pitchers outside of Christopher Sanchez is so up and down. I don't know if they're going to be good enough for this offense, which is also hit or miss, pun intended, enough to get you deep into the postseason. I think they still make the playoffs, and depending on who that matchup is in that first round, or whenever if it's the NLDS, They may have a good shot to win that series, but if you're telling me in the NLDS that we're facing the Padres?
We've scored more runs than the Padres this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here's the okay. Ike, this is me and you. Forget
nobody else is
forget Jackson.
Trust tree.
What trust tree? Me and you.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you about their offense. I'm not asking you about their pitching.
Okay.
I'm asking you, do you believe that Bryce Harper is going to say to himself, I am not going out like this? Do you believe, because you're a Bryce guy.
Yeah.
Do you believe that Kyle Schwarber is going to say to himself, this is not how I'm going out? Do you believe that those leaders will not allow this team to sort of throw in the towel, use it as an excuse? Are we going to, forgetting about winning the World Series,
right?
Are we going to get, because of the attitude of the team, because that is what Burn the Boats is about. Burn the Boats is not about absolutely winning the World Series. It is about no excuses, no turning back, no retreat. Do you believe they have that in them? Because if I can get you there on that, I'll worry about them getting hot during the postseason, all that kind of stuff. Do you believe that Bryce has it in him?
I do believe those two guys have that in them. I do believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. Not surprised. I guess I'm surprised he had 2 home runs last night, but not surprised that Bryce showed a little something last night. First game back at home after that bad news of Zack Wheeler. But here's where I'm going to have to sort of I got to wrap my mind around and accept and be positive in this light. I don't think the others are going to do it. You know, to go on a deep run, you got to have the others also be special as well. Not every game, but you have to have a big hit by Matt Stairs.
Sure.
Shane Victorino has to come through for you.
You're going to have a Harrison Bader game.
Right.
You're going to need the Max Kepler
Those
game.
Guys, yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking. Alec Boehm, these are the guys that they're going to have to step up at some point in order for Bryce, Kyle Schwarber, and Trey Turner to be as good as we need them to be. I'll tell you what. I need to see more. Listen, this is a good setup coming for us.
Yeah.
They need to ride this sort of wave and momentum and keep it going there.
Yeah.
Because maybe they will start to believe themselves this is what they can do.
215-592-9494. Are you part of the Burn the Boats movement? And if you are, at the end of your call, you're going to have to scream it.
Scream it!
Say it with your gut. Burn the boats! Burn the boats! Scream it, Jack!
Is this what it was yesterday?
No, but they
you're there.
That's a lot of energy, man.
You're there.
Dude, Harp hit 2 home runs.
Yeah.
Trey had a big night.
Moonshots.
Dude.
Yes, 440 plus feet.
Yeah.
Bomb skis. And I feel like Bryce is ready to join the Burn the Boat movement.
I think so.
I think he's ready.
Yeah.
And we got to throw the support behind it.
Absolutely. We got to be there.
We're doing this again.
No, I'm not using the SO word, the standing ovation word, out of the game.
I called this out yesterday. I was like, Jack, are you trying for another documentary here? Because you weren't in the other documentary.
Trying to get this one, you trying to make sure this one is you?
The camera's been off for a week.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
This is the show that started the Burn the Boats movement.
This is the show. Yeah, and to your point about building momentum, to me, it's really about the next 9 games, starting yesterday. So the next 8 games will show us what they're made of. They've got 3 against the Mariners. They've got 3 against the Nationals, and then 3 against the Mets. And after these games, I don't know if we will know how good they're going to be in the playoffs. What we will know, though, is how they are choosing to handle the rest of the season without Zack Wheeler. Are they throwing in the towel, which did not look like last night, or are they burning the boat?
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing. Do not roll over and die.
No.
You rolled over and died in the Mets series last year.
They did.
That took I think people still aren't over that rolling over and dying. And people think that's who you are.
Yes.
People think that is who you are. Talk to a lot of people that say this group is really just front running, not winners.
Yes.
Don't let that be your legacy.
Would be nice, by the way, if they had this, to bookend.
Dude, it's a rallying cry.
Yes.
It's a rallying cry.
Yeah, you're trying.
I'm trying.
You're just like, Bryce, please say
Come
burn
on,
the
just
boats.
say burn the boats after the game.
One time.
It sparks like wildfire.
Yeah, 215-592-9494.
Certainly would, yeah.
Yes. If he said it, you kidding me?
You kidding me? We're making Chuck T-shirts.
Yeah.
2 days later.
What if Casty says it?
Schwarber I take. Schwarber and Bryce. Those are the ones that I want.
All right. Okay.